Assalamu alaikum viewers, I am Zubia Irfan. Welcome to another show of CxO Talk. As you know, it's a knowledge sharing platform for all the C-level across the Pakistan and around the globe. Every time we invite some interesting personalities in our show. Today we are honored to have Mr. Zeeshan Rehman with us. Mr. Zeeshan Rehman is a versatile leader transforming the financial and healthcare sectors through innovative and digital strategy. He is passionate about innovation, creativity, and technology, helping organizations bring their digital vision into reality, currently serving GCC markets at Digital Arabia, DigiTrends Arabia. So let's meet and greet Mr. Zishan. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Great. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Alhamdulillah, a little bit of thought. The weather is changing, so it's just like that. But Alhamdulillah, I'm doing great.
Okay. So, DigiTrends has grown into a leading force in digital transformation across multiple regions. From your perspective, how has the company's journey evolved, and what does its expansion into the KSA market represents strategically?
To answer your questions, I have to go back, long back. But I
Okay.
would just sum up in a short way. We started Digitrends was started way back in 2012 13, if I'm not wrong. And since then we got the opportunity to work and serve the healthcare sector here, starting from leading multinationals, GSK, Pfizer, Sanofi. But initially we got a chance to work in that, and we actually got the opportunity to explore how this segment
Okay.
functions. And the
Okay.
digital layer, because back then it was actually very very difficult to take a buy-in for the digital initiatives. People were reluctant about digital. For example, I'm talking about 2013. It was not something that everybody was encouraging about digital. So we started from there. Then here we got a lot of success. We started working with all multinational and national pharmaceutical leading top 10, top 20, and then we expanded ourselves into different region, starting from UAE. Then we went to US, and now we are into 5 region operating. Having our companies there, including Norway and Saudi Arabia. So we have the companies, DigiTrend, registered in 5 different regions, serving these markets. So if you ask me the journey, how the journey have evolved, so it was all from a very humble beginning to Alhamdulillah leading force so far, where we are serving some really really big names, having a lot of opportunities of innovation, of offering some really good tools, uh, helping organizations in meeting and achieving their digital dreams. So it's all been very very good. But from learnings, we are taking our learnings to the next step, involving the domain experts with us, so that we can know the industry better, who we are serving, and using, because we have alhamdulillah over 170 developers, sometimes they are 180 solution architects. So alhamdulillah, this all is going really really good, and we are taking our learnings from one region to another, adopting from there, and delivering the solutions, and making the organizations achieve what they have envisioned.
Great. So, Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 has created an incredible push for innovation and digitalization. How does DigiTrends align its mission with the kingdom's national transformation goals?
To answer that, you have to understand that Saudi Vision 2030 is a great opportunity for all the solution provider like us. Digitrends
Correct.
took this opportunity because if you go back, there was individual initiatives, organizations who are taking their own initiatives. If somebody is digital savvy, he would just stand up in the board and ask their board for their permission, for their consent about any digital initiatives. Now when it comes to from the top level, from the policy makers, from the government, what happens, it actually is disseminated to all the organizations that they have to follow. So Vision 2030 is actually a great opportunity for any company serving in Saudi Arabia, because that actually just offers the areas, defined areas, the policies, that what each organization needs to do. And when it comes to an organization who is starting or who has started from no support of these policies, so policies support you. Right now the policies are supporting us, and we are completely aligned with that. So what we do, we study those policies, those reports, and serving, for example, DigiTrends is serving specifically, we are very much focused towards two segments. One is health and one is fintech, and we are doing good business in that segment. So these policies, these reports, they actually tell you what is their vision, the government's vision about health, digital transformation. What is their vision about financial institutions digital transformation? So we adopt that, having the domain experts,
Right.
reading the policies, understanding the policies, researching about those policies, we adapt that, and we deliver or we offer those solutions. Those are aligned to their meeting those objectives that the government has actually just created for companies to adopt. So Vision 2030, I see it's an opportunity for DigiTrends specifically, and for everyone who's serving in the KSA market. And just because of that, every organization is looking for some really good partners, as we see that a lot of people come to us and they actually have a roadmap for their digital transformation, for 2 years roadmap, 5 years roadmap, 3 years roadmap, because they have to meet those criteria defined by government by 2030. So government is also there, private sector is also there, and a lot of evolution is happening at the moment. So we are really enjoying comparing our serving in other region and in Saudi region, because Saudi region has its very clear digital policy, and Vision 2030 is supporting that.
Excellent. Excellent. So, healthcare is a major focus area for DigiTrends. Could you share how your digital solutions are transforming healthcare delivery, especially in line with the kingdom's efforts to modernize its health sector?
Yeah, great question. Great question. So our focus is just prime focus is not healthcare. Our prime focus are two. One is health and one is finance. These are two sectors that we are primarily focused on. So your question about health and digital health, how we are helping to achieve healthcare providers, achieve better outcomes for the patient. So we are the company that actually has a very learned board, having experience of 20-30 years, people with us. So we design the whole journey, patient journey, or the healthcare providers actually have their whole journey. So we design that, we study that, and we create the solution. For example, I'll give you an example that recently we launched one of our really innovative solution around healthcare providers and patients, connected health model that is remotely, the patients needs to be monitored remotely when they are not into a hospital facility. Patient come in with a critical care, with a critical condition, for example heart, cardiology, and our patient remote patient monitoring that actually offers when he's treated in the hospital, and he's sent back when he's stabilized, he's sent back to their homes. So our solution is actually all about that the patient keeps updated, the doctors are updated about the patient's current condition at the moment. When he is at home, our devices are, wearable devices are integrated, our system is complete. So complete system is offering to the hospitals and to the patients, and complete monitoring is just happening round the clock. The patient is wearing a device, and the data that is just constantly coming to the dashboard at the hospital, and hospitals are just monitoring the patient. And if any criticality, if any event happens, so the in the hospital setting, with physicians immediately take action and do the consultation. So telemedicine is another thing that we do, and telemedicine is teleconsultation. The doctor is sitting far, the patient is sitting far, and through this telemedicine platform that we have developed, they actually have this consultation that you are having this event, and you need to take this medicine, and after taking this medicine immediately visit us. So the patient has time to to actually cure himself, or to actually be in a state when he can travel. And if he cannot travel, there is another module that ambulances are also connected to the system, and ambulances are sent to that patient, and the patient is at their facility. So this is one of the solution that we have developed. Other than that, if you ask me, that we also provide our services to pharmaceuticals. And pharmaceuticals, we have our own suite, digital suite, uh, for field force. We have been serving with to field force with, I think 7 or 8 pharmaceuticals are using currently our solution. Over 5,000 reps are using that solution from that, these pharmaceuticals, and across different regions that solution is serving. Particularly, if I'd say that reporting is just key factor when it comes to sales. And our solution offers not only the reporting, planning, execution, everything to all stakeholders involved in a sales pipeline for the pharmaceutical. So we have those solutions. So uh, in a nutshell, we create value for the HCPs, healthcare providers, healthcare professionals. We create portals and we create applications for the patient awareness, patient education. We create simulations, patient simulations. The real patient is actually available when there is some learning and development. So with the senior doctor, the junior doctors actually just visit the patient, and they learn with that. But we create some immersive experiences, VR based patient simulation, digital patient simulation on the screen, where a group of doctors, young doctors, can actually intervene with the patient, and they are real life like patients. They are actually real life like patients who actually are suffering with some disease, and if they are not treated, they would actually create a severe condition and they might die. So we create that immersive experience. We take the doctors into an environment where they have to treat the patient. So we actually do a lot of stuff around the healthcare provider, the medical institution, the physicians, the clinics. So we do a lot of stuff around health tech, alhamdulillah. And over 10, 12 years, we are doing the same and serving, these industries.
Mashallah, great work. I really appreciate Zishan for the work you guys are doing. It's really amazing. So
Our group of individuals, those are building these solutions. Hats off to them, because these developers or these solution architects, they have been doing it repeatedly, and now they have become expert when it comes to any innovation. So DigiTrends core is on innovation. We are not somebody who actually just develop solutions and just give it to them. We make sure that those solutions create value in the funnel, in the processes, and they automate, because the core reason that any digital transformation is happening in any company, the whole reason that we do, or any reason that any organization is adopting digital technology, is to empower them, is to make it efficient, make it transparent, make people accountable. So these all are our core, that we work on innovation. We make sure that our technology increase the efficiencies. We make sure that our technology that we provide, that people are more accountable and more responsible towards that. So we have a different ideology when it comes to serving any organization.
Great, great. So, with the Saudi Data and AI Authority leading the AI revolution in Saudi Arabia, how is DigiTrends leveraging artificial intelligence to enhance patient engagement or healthcare automation?
Again, a great buzzword, I would say, rather than a question. AI is a buzzword. Everybody is talking about AI. Even in schools, people are talking about AI. So it's a buzzword. But really, a few individuals, few organizations, few companies, they really understand the essence of that. And if you go to someone and ask him, who's actually on sea level, that what is your digital vision about AI, what is your vision about AI, how do you want to implement it, so they really are all up to it, that we want to do it, but they are not sure what to do with it. So we are a company that actually has his own digital solutions around AI. First of all, and the other thing that's the most critical thing is that AI is doing what within an organization. As you talked about the policy and the governance that Saudi Arabia has announced for data governance and AI policy. So if you look at that, it's very strict. It's not just that any organization can implement AI solutions uh, with no checks. It's very very regulated. How we are dealing it, we are actually creating AI solutions. Those are not only in deployed in an organization setting. They are not public. They are just very well guarded. They are very well compliant to, for example, I'm talking about, let me give you an example, that we have created agents, AI agents. And what AI agents are doing, uh, the specific tasks that are assigned to any departments, and they are struggling in, because there is a lot of data that is being involved when it comes to handling those, for example, compliance department. So we have created a AI compliant agent, for example, compliance agent, that is helping the compliance team to be compliant in healthcare facility. If I talk about, so we have created an agent that actually is helping the processes. For example, uh, in emergency setting, the agent uh, would categorize the severe patient, the serious patient, and the non-serious patients, and somebody who need immediate care. They would just create a queue system. The patient is requiring some assistance and the doctor is not available. We are creating agents, those are assisting the patient of what to do in a certain condition. So we are doing a lot of stuff in AI, but everything is regulated. Everything is that we are doing right now is uh, well guarded according to the Saudi data compliance and AI compliance. So the policy is very clear. You can definitely do that, but people are just scared. What are the outcomes? And we are making sure that when we are providing the solution right now, three of the financial institutions, leading financial institutions, are using our AI agents. So it's a big achievement. A company evolving from here, serving different markets, having experience, creating solutions that no one else has been offering. I mean, we have created, as I told you, that DigiTrends core is standing on innovation, and we make sure that our technology is increasing the processes. In fact, making the processes efficient, being accountable, being compliant. So our core is on that. So AI agents that we have created, they are compliant. They are into a very compliant setup, and where these organizations and these departments are taking the benefit from.
Excellent, excellent. So, Mr. Zishan, DigiTrend serves enterprise clients in healthcare and finance. What are the biggest challenges you see large organizations facing in digital transformation, and how does DigiTrends help overcome them?
See, over my experience of the past few years that I have served with some really large enterprises, we see that change is always a barrier. Whenever there is a change that is coming in, or any digital transformation that is coming in, the people always resist. And whenever this thing is happening, what we do and how we do, as you asked, we actually get involved. We come in as their people. So we are not an agency, we are not a vendor. We never like to be called a vendor, a IT vendor. We are always someone who's partner. So we come into organization, and the ideology that their management has envisioned, we actually adopt that ideology. Once we adopt that ideology, we sit with the departments heads, we involve them, we involve all the stakeholders, and the solution before implementation, we do a lot of efforts with all those departments, so that that particular solution that we have built for them is adopted well. If you talk about health, so it's that it's highly regulated market. If you talk about finance, that it is really regulated market. It's highly regulated market. And when the change is coming, when any new digital transformation tool is coming, that is actually just bringing them to work, to make them work something. When they are just doing something new, और वो कुछ उसके अंदर मजीद करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, और उसके अंदर उनको कुछ नया करना पड़ रहा है. So that's where the problem comes in. So people are ready to adopt. I believe the organizations are very much optimistic about adopting digital technology, adopting tools, making their processes efficient. Organizations are so much into it. But again, it's not only the management that has to understand that, it also is the people related to that organization that have to adopt. So as you asked, what we do and how we are making sure that that solution is adopted well, that change is adopted well, we get involved, we talk to stakeholders, we tell them what are the benefits they are going to take once this solution is implemented, and that's how this whole process goes on.
Very right, very right. So, innovation lies at the heart of DigiTrend's strategy. How is the company harnessing emerging technologies like AI and AR/VR to deliver smarter and more connected enterprise solutions?
See, it's a very technical question, but I would say that I would just talk about the business side of it. AI, AR, VR. You must have heard that quite a few times. Past few years. I have hardly seen people using AR, augmented reality. I've hardly seen people using VR. Yes, here in Pakistan, I'm not talking about the world. The world is using it. The West is using it. When it comes to adopting these technologies and taking these technologies into a new region, for example, KSA. So As Vision 2030 supports adapting new technology and innovation, that is complementing us. If we are serving Norway market, they are also onto it. So the world actually perspective of the whole globe has changed, and they are into by for one reason or another they are into using those technologies. So we are actually getting a lot of help. If you talk about back then, 2020, before 2020, we were actually just people were resistant, very much resistant. And now, because of these policies, because of the buzzword, because of a lot of talk about, a lot of conferences, a lot of symposias, a lot of these RTEs, this is actually just being happening again and again, that people are asking us, what can we do around AR VR, what can we do around AI, what can we do about, for example, if I talk about AI, so you must have heard the generative AI. The term generative AI is a common term, since the AI actually is in the market. But now, what is coming and what is next? The agents, the agentic AI. So these technologies are there to help the organization, and we actually just build everything around that what this technology is going to do for a certain organization. And when we learn that, when we adopt that, we build our solution over on top of it, and then we just take that solution to the organization. So AR is an immersive experience. AR is something that for example, I just gave you an example that we have this VR headset, and we take the patient, we take the doctors into a hospital setting, into an emergency room setting, where the patient is there and the doctor has to treat it. So to build that complete thing, it's not the only technology that you require, it's the understanding of that industry that you require. If you talk about the compliance agent that I talked about, AI compliance agent, you have to have a deeper understanding of the industry that you're going to serve. So people, anybody who is willing or who is just struggling in serving these markets, they have to keep in mind that you have to just consider that the organizations, you have to understand from inside out what the organizations are suffering with, what the organizations are struggling with, and then you just bring that technology. And we actually are doing exactly the same. Alhamdulillah, we are getting a lot of success, we are getting a lot of appreciation, and DigiTrends is just now expanding in GCC. Right now we are into UAE and KSA, and now soon you would see DigiTrends in Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain. So we are expanding into GCC region.
Excellent, excellent. I'm very happy that DigiTrends is expanding worldwide. It's really amazing. So, Mr. Zishan, collaboration often determines the success of large-scale digital initiatives. How is DigiTrends working with local partners, government entities, or industry ecosystems to accelerate digital adoption in the kingdom?
Again, any company that is opening up its door into new regions, they cannot do it alone. It's a long journey, it's a painful journey. So collaboration is the new normal for any company who is serving across the board, across the globe. So we actually are partnering some really good names. uh, for example, for finance, we are partnering with uh, bodies. Those are catering to fintech specifically, for example, Fintech Saudi. So Alhamdulillah, DigiTrends is a partner with Fintech Saudi. DigiTrends is also partners to some open banking solutions, and we are building our solutions on top of those open banking. Really good, amazing people. Uh, we get a lot of appreciation from these providers. I see that these people, those have, or these companies, those have built some really nice solutions they are also looking for companies like us who are eager, passionate, and building solutions on top of things. So you leverage their expertise, we are leveraging their expertise, we are leveraging their network, we are leveraging their connections, and we are getting a lot of happening, we are getting a lot of opportunities through that. So collaboration is something that we really value. Without that, I think our journey would have gone to 10 years, 20 years. We are just achieving a lot of things in just 2 years, for example, through these collaborations. We are also partners to for example, DFN is a very, very well known organization serving the financial institutions into Kingdom, and we are specifically focused towards asset management companies, wealth management companies, and we are partners to DFN as well. Fintech Saudi, I already talked about some open banking solutions that we have partnered with. We are partnered with them. So the first thing that we actually did to have on board some really really nice people who have built some really good solutions, and partner with them of our capabilities and their capabilities joining together and taking it to the market. So I believe that without that this journey would have been very difficult. So yes, that's really really important, and we are doing exactly the same.
Great, great. So, Mr. Zishan, as you are a valuable member of CXO Global Forum, so I would really like to ask, how's going your experience so far with CXO Global Forum?
See, to be honest, uh, really, really nice to be among you people, learning and development and connections. I have to thank you a lot for a lot of things, not only for one thing, but I have to thank you for lots of areas that CXO Global Forum is helping us. Uh, CXO Global Forum is helping us in creating connections, exposure, also helping us in different regions. Uh, and whenever there is something that we are up to, we find CXO Global Forum always there to help us. Uh, the our outreach, you guys have amazing outreach. Uh, I think you also have a long way to go. Alhamdulillah, so far the journey is amazing and the experience is superb. And I wish you all the best, and all the members who are part of CXO Global Forum, they must back me and back my words that a lot of value around these areas that I've mentioned, we are getting that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zishan, for your wonderful comments and sparing time for this useful discussion. And on behalf of CXO Global Forum, we wish you more and more success and to DigiTrends as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, viewers, this is it for today. Inshallah, see you soon with some another amazing personality. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.
Take care.